very, very important. Conservatism, you could say, would be George Washington, very traditionalist, but Americana. And you've got super extreme, wild freedom with Jefferson, who was the head of the Illuminati for a while, helped launch the French Revolution, barely got out of France, they wanted to kill him. He said, whoa, Washington's right, this is really bad. So that's a lot, big, complex, long history there. And you're going, the Illuminati? Jefferson was good? He's the real Illuminati, folks. And so what you see as Masons today is just those schools going on. And there have been hundreds of different variants and groups and Rosicrucian orders within the Masons, and the Illuminati, founded in Germany, was a counter-Illuminati to the real Illuminati that was just called itself the Enlightenment, and then in Latin Illuminati, but it didn't call itself. Sir Francis Bacon, all of that, hundreds of years before the Jesuit priest Adam Weishaupt. The modern Illuminati was a Catholic spinoff in an attempt to take over the Illuminati and the Rosicrucians. And yes, undoubtedly, my family on both sides on the Mayflower, hardcore Protestants, you could say Rosicrucians. This country was founded by real Rosicrucians, not the Rosicrucians you see out there today. And so, undoubtedly, if you want to say it, I mean, I would say I come out of a classical Enlightenment family of what you would call real Illuminati, real Enlightenment. So it was kind of like, oh, really? You're going to have an Enlightenment over in America? And you're going to have a Christian Enlightenment? We're going to have one with hot chicks and, you know, devil parties. And so that's all it was a financed attempt to take down our real operation. Now, continuing, I say our real operation is my family on both sides, all over the place, right back to the start of it. I'm very, very, very proud of that. It's a war on culture. It's a war on ideas. It's a war on classical liberalism that the robber barons don't know what to do with. And so they've been funding this for 100 years, getting control of the liberal movements that actually threaten the establishment. You know, Thomas Jefferson liberalism.
Fuck, man. I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I read Robert Anton Wilson and all this shit. Here we are, we're standing here, we're talking about this shit, and it's real. And I figure, is this guy bullshitting me? He says we can talk to aliens, we can talk to people from Sirius. Is he talking crap? He said Aleister Crowley's got methods for contacting alien intelligence and for changing the world. Is he talking crap? So I did it. And no, he's not talking crap. Right? And we can all do it. And this is by way of trying to demolish the counterculture and replace it with something useful. We're just going to start here and see where we get to. The struggle is over, which is we're all here. What do we do next? There was no apocalypse. There was no Christ. There was no rapture. There is nothing. All this stuff is shit. Let us become plex creatures, complex, superplex, able to take on new personality traits, able to take on new ideas, able to adapt, able to extend our boundaries into what was previously the enemy territory, until the point where we become what we once called our enemy and they are us, and there is no distinction.